Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made? To call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John, in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you. Are you in Tennessee or Mississippi, but you have debt or financial problems, and you don't understand insurance and its benefits, and no one has ever taken the time to fully explain to you how to deal with finance and insurance? Well, you need to call Esperanda Lindsay Bell, who's a financial strategist with real life benefits. Esperanda can give you information that will change your life. Esperanda is here to educate the community on opportunities to plan for the future. She will take time to explain the differences between 3 types of life insurance and ways to maximize your benefits. Don't allow your family to be a part of the next GoFundMe campaign or fish dinner sale. Provide your family the security in knowing they will be provided for in the case of an emergency or death. Social Security will not be enough to live off of. You must start saving today. Esperanda will also share information on the next level on savings by investing in annuities for the future. Call Esperanda Lindsay Bell at 901-265-0102. If you are in Tennessee or Mississippi, call Miss Bell right now with real life benefits. I know you thought you had to go to North Memphis or South Memphis, maybe even Orange Mound to get good soul food. But I promise you that's wrong. Now you can go downtown Memphis to Promise Restaurant at 412 South Main in Hewlin. Promise is a black-owned business serving soul food lunch Tuesdays through Fridays from 11 until 3. Fridays and Saturdays from 5 until 11, and Sundays from 11 until 5. And they have a different menu daily. Baked chicken, fried chicken, neck bones, turkey necks, all types of vegetables. And guess what? They even serve oxtails on Wednesdays. So if you work downtown Memphis, or you're just looking for a great place to dine, there's a new restaurant downtown. It's called Promise at 412 South Main. To place your to-go orders, call 901-644-6543. That's 901-644-6543 or 901-218-6880. For many years, Norman Ray Red Wing Jr. has fought to mentor and to save the youth of North Memphis. Now, he started the African Village Institute located at 1225 Valentine Street in North Memphis. They're open Mondays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 3:30. The mission is to educate and empower young people to see themselves and ultimately to become productive citizens of their communities, their country, and the world. The African Village Gift Shop and Bookstore is open daily for your holiday and Kwanzaa needs. Pastor Red Wing says this ministry is all about family and work to educate our children. Norman also states we don't do this for money, but we need it to do it. In fact, you can purchase 5 gallons of liquid detergent in Tide and Gain for just $70 to help this ministry. You can also purchase all types of African products, such as beautiful African coffee mugs, umbrellas, jewelry, African art and accessories, incense, African clothing, t-shirts, and all types of assorted gift cards, and much, much more. The African Village Universal Institute, located again at 1225 Valentine Avenue in North Memphis, close to the old Northside High School. Go by for your African need and to support this ministry that is there to mentor and educate young people. See Norman Red Wing and help our community and our children.
If you wanna know, watch Daddy S. If you wanna grow, ask Daddy S. He will let you know, yeah, yeah. Watch Daddy S. It's the Daddy S. Matthew Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. But Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And just when you thought it was safe on a Monday afternoon, no. Nope. Good evening. Ooh, man, this has been one of them days. I just been tired for some reason today. I don't know when I was out of town all weekend, but I've been in bed all day. Got off the air this morning and went back and laid down and did the work that I had to do in the bed. I keep my tablet and some pens and down. All right, how's everybody doing on this Monday? Have you gotten over Thanksgiving? You full and all that. Rocksteady, you can get some of the detergent, and I want to thank Norman Red Wing for getting the advertising. We need you on the Augustus Matthews. Brother, please don't worry me. Okay.
do not worry me about the one of my Facebook pages. I'm not going to do this program. Will not return to Facebook. On my main Facebook page, I am in Facebook jail until about the 12th, 15th of December. They didn't like something that I posted, and it was the truth. And then the killing part was that they came back and said, "Oh, we made a mistake in pulling it down and put it back up." But they left the restrictions left right there. Okay. Whew. Let's get into this show. You know, I enjoy doing what I do. I do. I enjoy doing what I do. Some days I don't. Well, I'm dealing with foolishness. I don't. But I'm thinking that next year I want to make some changes in some things as the way that I do this show. I'm already changed the programs from XSplit to the OBS system, and I seem to like this new system better than I did the XSplit. I used it for 3 years. I think it just got outdated. Yeah. Let's see. Now, tell the good thing. And kiss my ass and get full. Okay. I am not going to do the weekday show on the other page. I'm not. When I get out of Facebook jail, I will do the morning show again on my main page. See, it doesn't make any sense to do it on the secondary page when the second page does not have the following that the other page has. So it doesn't make me, and see, I don't waste my time. I'm not one of those guys that I get excited about 10, 15 folk on a page that do their shows every day and can't get 50 people on the page. I can't do that. That's a waste of my time. Okay. I've been doing this now 46 years. Last week was 46 years. So I'm not going to waste my time doing a midday show on a platform that doesn't carry the numbers that I need them to carry. I'm a numbers guy. If numbers are not there, then there's no reason for me to do it. Okay? All right, let's get into this show tonight. We look at crime in our city, and we look at the number of our young people that are involved in the criminal enterprises that they are in. And I was thinking about this as we were driving back yesterday from Biloxi. When I see these flash mobs, these flash mobs, 30, 40, 50 young people in a business stealing, tearing up stuff. I have come, now this is just me, I've just come to the conclusion that this is an organized effort and that there are some adults that are behind this. See, when I see, we look at the store on Airways, we look at the store, where's the other store? On 3rd Street, I believe it was. Where do we get all these kids? Is there a meeting place that these young people are meeting at, and the decision is made that they're going to ramshack some business? I saw on somebody's page on Facebook while I was out of town, and I couldn't copy it because whoever put it on page had made sure to put his ID and everything all over the page. And I'm not about promoting anybody's page but mine. Okay? I don't promote anybody else's talk shows or any news organization but mine. But it seems as though, and if anybody got a clean copy of it, you can send it to me, that the Walgreens at 3rd and Belts, I don't know whether it was Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, there was about 20 black females in the Walgreens. And all they stole was Pampers. Pampers and baby wipes. I don't know whether anybody else saw that video, but I mean, I said, my damn. I mean, they cleaned the whole shelf out. They had hands, arms full of Pampers and baby wipes. See, so I'm beginning to think that we got one of two issues. Either these young people are stealing just to be stealing. They are a part of a gang, and stealing is a part of the initiation, or there is a effort by some criminal element to organize these young thieves, these heathens, and point them in the direction of this store or that store. Okay? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Do I think that it's going to get better? No. No. Crime in Memphis is only going to get worse. The new mayor, he can't do nothing about it. Bless his heart. Bless he heart. That's nothing that Paul Young can do about it. There is not going to be a demand for National Guard or military assistance until the right white man is robbed or killed. Did you hear what I just said? If the right white man is attacked, he's robbed, he's carjacked, then you're going to see white folk organize against black folk. See, white folk already say, "A nigga ain't shit." I did an interview. It's all over Instagram. Well, I'm talking about niggas ain't shit. See, I don't know what kind of dick you women getting now that is creating the demons that y'all are producing and turning them loose on our communities. I've lost hope in black folk. 10 years ago, you couldn't have gotten me to say that. There is no hope for the black youth. But 10 years later, and I look at what is happening with our young people, and I look at our system here in Memphis and Tennessee, and there is no repercussions for being a criminal. I think that I read that I've been reading so much that black young man that shot into that house and the 7-month old baby was shot. I'm believing that I read that he got out on his own reconnaissance. See, the state legislature is too lax in the laws of the judiciary. I look at all of these judicial commissioners that was appointed last year. Most of the appointments by the Shelby County Commission to the judicial commissioners, these are the people that when you are locked up and you are in 201, these are the people that decide what your bond is going to be, or whether you're going to get out on reconnaissance. There needs to be some guidelines from the judiciary as to what you can and can't do. You should be able to shoot into somebody's house, injure a 7-month-old baby, and be able to walk out of 201 without a bond. And I'm talking about a high bond. You cannot deter crime until some deterrents are put there. Why does the young person that is a thief, he's a thug, he's a hoodlum, why should he stop? You ain't gonna lock him up. There is no accountability. He doesn't have to be responsible to anybody. His parents don't have to be responsible. So what reason does the young person that is carjacking have to stop? There is none. There is none. You elect people who have not proven themselves. They can give you a good song and a chorus, and guess what? You vote for them. You don't care whether they have no history of doing anything. They okay with the white folk. And it's sad to say that many of us believe that as long as a black man is okay with the white folk, and the white folk said that you're a good nigga, you as a black man, you going with the good nigga. Because Mr. Bob said he's a good nigga. We're going to put our money behind the good nigga. And if you niggas got any sense, you follow our lead. It's no secret that I didn't support Paul Young, but there was no need to continue to fight it. None whatsoever. But there's nothing that Paul Young can do. I'm betting you that C.J. Davis is reappointed as the director of police. I tell my audience every morning on the radio from all over the country and especially in Mississippi, don't come to Memphis. We're the murder capital of the world. As of today, we are at 359 murders for this year. And the year ain't over. My prediction is 401. That's the number that pops in my head. 401 homicides. And not to be in that number, you got to lock yourself up in your own house. Yeah, you got to lock yourself. You got to hold your own self hostage in your house. Memphis is dangerous. And here's the thing. Nobody cares. Oh, we talk about it. But there is no strategy. Put in place to fight this crime. It's like we need Batman and Robin, Superman. We need some superheroes running through the city of Memphis. Politicians don't care. They can't do, you would think that you would hear before January 1 the strategic plan of the mayor. You would think so. But it just seems as though he ain't got no idea. He don't know what to do. He made a statement last week. He's going to present 100 days after he's been in office. 100 more people will be dead by then. friend of mine from Arkansas. He says, I came to Memphis on Friday to take my youngest son to the airport to fly back to L.A. The wife and I rode with my service weapon and my badge on the console the entire time in Memphis. And he's from Blytheville, Arkansas. You better? You better? Memphis is not about to stop. It's got good to these young folk. Being a thief is their job. Yeah, that's our job. Is to be a thief. They don't care what they steal. They don't care who they steal it from. Damn. They don't care. And you talk about you don't want to have to kill nobody. Why? If they get the chance to kill you, what you think they're gonna do?
Damn! In traffic though, folks. I'm talking about they own that bitch. Oh, yeah, he trying to hide that bitch. Damn. Oh, yeah, he trying to move. My ass a load back there. He trying to look. Them folk going stupid, bro. Damn. In traffic though, folks. I'm talking about they own that bitch. Oh, yeah, he trying to hide that bitch. Hey, hell no! He's like, go! Them folk got noodles and shit! Hell no! Them folk ass bullshit!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the jungle that we live in. We live in the jungle. And you know what? And I'm sure some sorry ass mammy don't recognize her children. But these mamas ain't got no class. I looked at the news yesterday. Where they were talking about the shooting of the 7-month-old. And they interviewed 2 black women on the news clip. With them bunnies on the head. You gonna be on TV and your tech ass ain't got sense enough to comb your hair and be presentable on TV? You gotta look like a scalawag. You gotta be looking like nothing. You got to look like a tramp. Y'all don't care nothing about yourselves. So if you don't care nothing about yourself, we can't look for you to care about us. But somebody's organizing all this. I refuse to think that these young folk are this damn smart. I just think that there is somebody that is organizing this bullshit. And I think it's the same folk that protect them from downtown from incarceration. Who are they stealing for? Because if it's not, we need to find out who the young person is that is organized. Lock these motherfuckers up. Look at your neighbor and say, lock a motherfucker up. That is the only thing that is going to save our city. It's locking motherfuckers up or burying that motherfucker. Hello? The funeral industry in Memphis is growing. If you own a cemetery, your business is growing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a sad place. We're in a sad place. And it's not going to get any better. We will see that this new city council we've elected does not have the balls to put laws and resolutions in place to slow this crime down. Let me take a commercial break. And we're going to come back. I'm going to open up the phone lines tonight. If you can talk sensible, we'll talk. If you can't, I'm going to hang up on your ass. We'll be right back.
For many years, Norman Ray Red Wing Jr. has fought to mentor and to save the youth of North Memphis. Now, he started the African Village Institute located at 1225 Valentine Street in North Memphis. They're open Monday through Saturday until 3:30. The mission is to educate and empower young people to see themselves and ultimately to become productive citizens of their communities, their country, and the world. The African Village Gift Shop and Bookstore is open daily for your holiday and Kwanzaa needs. Pastor Red Wing says this ministry is all about family and work to educate our children. Norman also states, we don't do this for money, but we need it to do it. In fact, you can purchase 5 gallons of liquid detergent in Tide and Gain for just $70 to help this ministry. You can also purchase all types of African products, such as beautiful African coffee mugs, umbrellas, jewelry, African art and accessories, incense, African clothing, t-shirts, and all types of assorted gift cards, and much, much more. The African Village Universal Institute, located again at 1225 Valentine Avenue in North Memphis, close to the old Northside High School. Go by for your African need and to support this ministry that is there to mentor and educate young people. See Norman Red Wing and help our community and our children. Help! My money is dying. I need a medic stat. The Money Medics are here to help you save your hard-earned money using the new type of life insurance that you can use and enrich yourself and your family before you die. It gives you cash.
Heart attack, stroke, cancer, end-stage renal disease, get shot, get stabbed, third-degree burns, lose a limb, break a leg, and have to be off work more than 90 days. In a bad car wreck, anything where you have to be off work for more than 3 months, it will pay while you're still living, and it also comes with that death benefit so your family is able to bury you.
Call 662-483-0494. 662-483-0494. Grab your pen and write this number down right now. 662-483-0494, and tell them that the Teddy Bear told you to call them. Call them right now. 662-483-0494.
This is Thaddeus Matthews, and I'm here with Levon. You told me that you've been suffering from erectile dysfunction for how many years?
Almost 10 years.
It hadn't been working properly for 10 whole years.
That's right.
Tell me what happened, man.
When I bought some of that Erector coffee,
Yeah.
and they cured me.
Wait a minute. You bought some Erector coffee,
Yeah.
and the problem that you've had for 10 years
Went away.
was cured
It went away.
with 1 cup of coffee?
1 cup.
How long did it take for you to feel the effects?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
That's right.
And now you can have sex whenever you get ready.
That's right.
How did your wife feel when you took the Erector?
Surprise.
10 whole years.
I know what it is.
So you're telling my audience that Erector really works.
It really works.
Yours wasn't working for 10 whole years correctly.
That's right.
And you took 1 cup of coffee,
1 cup.
of the Erector coffee,
Yeah.
and now it's working.
It's working.
You've been using these Viagra's.
Viagra, which I'm gonna throw away now.
You're going to throw these Viagra's away.
Throw them away.
Was there any side effect?
Yeah, on that.
Side effects with Viagra?
Mm-hmm.
But did you have any side effects with the Erector?
No whatsoever.
Would you recommend that any man that has an erectile dysfunction problem get him some Erector?
I would advise them to do it now.
This man's not ashamed. He had a problem for 10 years having an erection. 1 cup of Erector coffee, and now he's a happy man. How many days will it last for you?
3 days.
You sure you done worked it for 3 days?
3 days.
3 days it worked for you?
That's right.
And you finna go and get you something now, ain't you?
Still going strong.
Still going strong. That's Yvonne. And we're gonna make sure that you stay erect with Erector.
Get it, y'all.
If your soldier won't study war no more, I mean your erection is dead. Well, for $10, go by Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, and let it live once again.
That's right. If your dick ain't working, Go and buy Shop and Save and get the coffee. Just $10. It's best. It's in Folgers in your cup. Or some white people that's got that coffee plates. Damn, I can't think of it now. I was talking about it a few weeks ago. Yeah, $10. Go and buy Shop and Save, 14.99 South 3rd. You ain't gotta get no cream, you ain't gotta get no sugar. All of that is already mixed up in it. All you need is some water. Put it in the water, sip it, and drink it, and have a hard dick. And the church said, amen for the dick. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Go on by there and get you some. Yeah, Erica. Sure enough. Whew. Get you some. If you ladies stop bolts, yeah, that's it. If his dick ain't working and you want his dick to work, you go by there and get it for him. You can also get the pills and get the honey as well. That's Shop and Save, 14.99 South 3rd. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. I'm tired. And I've been in bed all day. Zena came in and got on the end of the bed and she starts snoring and fighting. Where's she at? Downstairs with me. Okay. Yeah. Woo. Mm-hmm. She the woods. I bet not. All you want, Sheila, is a hard dick. You don't care whether it come in comfort. All you want is the dick to be hard. So when you put it in your ass, your pussy, or your mouth, it's workable. Mm-hmm. That's Brother Levon Cathy. Yeah, so. Oh. Store clerk shoots back on Watkins. When? I don't blame him. Shoot him. And now they done got so bold. They bring, while they breaking in your car and robbing you, they bring others to stand there with guns to scare you off. Mm-mm. Ooh, my back itching. Oh. Come on, that don't make sense. There is no hope in Memphis until the laws change, until the laws that are on the books here in Memphis are used. I haven't, I don't know. I'm gonna take me some NyQuil tonight. I haven't slept in the last 3 nights. So I get, I stay woke all night. I sleep with the TV on all night. And I get up and do that 4 hours on the air. And by the time I do that show in the mornings, I'm tired. When I get in that get in that last hour. I'm tired. So I got off there this morning and climbed back into the bed. And I'm tired as I can be right now. I think Mel gonna fix some chili or something. And I'll take me some NyQuil or something. Our laws are not just lax at juvenile court. They're lax at 201 Papa as well. Alright. Get somebody cooking. The demons are loose. Yeah, they're loose. They're demons. Your children are demonic. They're the devil. See, y'all do know the devil's not in hell, don't you? Y'all do know that, don't you? If you've read your Bible at all, he ain't going to hell till y'all go. He ain't in hell. He knows that there's a place called hell waiting for him. But he ain't there. He's going to and fro through the earth, seeing who he can deceive. But nothing is going to stop until we start killing your children. I want the police to do what police do. If it means being brutality, be brutality. Okay? If they gotta kick a motherfucker's head off, crack some ribs, cut that head to the white meat, put some boots in that ass. Go police, go police, go police, go police, go. Kick some ass. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna open up the phone lines, see what y'all think. I'll be glad when 9 o'clock comes so I can go lay down. Ooh, I didn't bring me enough Coca-Cola, no nothing up here. My lips dry. I don't like dry mouth. I think I got 1 can of Coke in my little freezer up here. I think I'll go get it. Let's see. Let me put a commercial on. Then I'm gonna see if I got a Coke up here. I'll be right back.
Alcid Community, Bethel Grove, Orange Mound, Hillview area, airport area, mamas, grandmamas, aunties, and parental guardians. Are you looking for a daycare center for your child or children where you know that they will be safe and that they are in a learning atmosphere, well, you need to call Just Us Kids Daycare, located at 2244 Alsea in the Curve. Just Us Daycare has been a staple of the Alsea community for over 20 years. They have the curriculum that applies to learning and growth even when your child is away from the center. They have a loving and nurturing staff. Call the center's director. Call Vicki Jones directly at 828-8467. That's 901-828-8467. Just Us Kids Daycare accepts DHS certificates, private pay, sign-on bonuses. They have CDA trained staff trained through Labona Hospital to better serve the children that may have special needs. And most of all, they have free transportation throughout various parts of the city. Give them a call right now at 901-828-8467. That's 901-828-8467.
You know, eating is one of the things I love to do, and soul food is one of the things I love to eat most. And when I'm looking for soul food, just like you need to go to Shop and Save in South Memphis. I don't give a damn what part of town you live in, you need to go to 1499 South 3rd. I'm so damn glad I'm here to cut this commercial. Look, I'm gonna get me, hello, it's so much here. I'm gonna get me some of them candy yams, some of them beans, some peas, some greens, some baked chicken, some of them wings, some of them turkey legs. Hell, I'm gonna get all of it. You can get whatever you want to eat. In fact, if you need breakfast, they serve breakfast from 6 until 10 o'clock each and every day. And if you brothers need some of that thing that keep your thing working, this is also a place that you can pick up your erector. You know, I ain't supposed to have no sweets, but don't tell nobody. They got cheesecakes, all kinds of cakes. Oh, my favorite, banana pudding. Shop and Save, 1499 South 3rd.
Hey guys, don't forget about your bedroom therapy. It comes in coffee, honey, and capsules, and it works every time.
Come to Shop and Save, Memphis' best soul food.
And thank you, Brother Tony Woods, one of my long-time clients. You go on by there and get you some erector. If that thing ain't getting erect, go by there. Yeah, plus if you're in that area in the mornings, you're downtown, they serve breakfast from 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. You can get your 2 eggs, toast, or biscuits, grits or rice, hash browns, choice of meats, such as chicken and gravy, bacon, sausage, smoked sausage, salmon croquettes, turkey bacon, pork chops, liver, and onions. That's every morning, 7 days a week, from 6 a.m. until 10. And then about, what time? They serve, right after that, they start serving soul food. Every day they got a different menu. See, tomorrow be Tuesday. So the meats that they'll have is a baked chicken, neck bones with potatoes, chili back, ham hocks, turkey necks, fried chicken, chicken and noodles, pork chops, steak and gravy, liver and onions, vegetables, which is fresh vegetables, turnip greens, candy yams, broccoli and cheese, black-eyed peas, pinto beans, dressing, cabbage, and some navy beans. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Food good. Yes, it is. If you like to advertise on the show, all you get to do is call me at 901-949-3000. That's my main number. 901-949-3000. Or you can text me during the show, and I'll call you when I get off the air. The $500 special is gone. I couldn't keep it out. The Black Friday. The day is Cyber Monday. So if you just want a commercial from now until the end of the month, it's $750. January 1, it goes back up to $1,500 a month. Okay. Got a whole lot of folks that watch this show. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll talk to you a few of y'all. If you got good sense, we'll have a conversation. If you ain't, well, we ain't gonna be talking. Does Erector come in a spray? No, Tony knows it don't come in a spray. Damn. All right. You can call me right now at 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. What's up, Zena? You okay, big girl? You was in there with my bed. I saw you coming at the bedroom. Rosemary Williams, hi Pastor. Y'all better get with what? Oh, okay. Where is your regular? I'm the motherfucking rate card. Okay, I'm the rate card. I'll tell you how much it's gonna cost. I don't need to write that down and say this is the rate card. I'm the motherfucking rate card. I'll tell you how much the advertising gonna be. Okay? That's my job, is to tell you what it's gonna be. It's yours if you got some money to buy it. My demographics, you don't hear some white folks use that word. Yeah. You guys looking to get your wife, your girlfriend, your sister something for Christmas, you need to get her a gun, okay? Take her out there on the range and teach her how to shoot.
Perfect. You hit it dead in the center that time. Perfect. All you got to do is the same thing. Keep repeating the same thing. Don't rush. Watch your sights. Every shot, line them up just like you did the first shot. Good. Hell, I'm not gonna better than that first shot. You hit it perfect that time, shit, but I mean, you're still doing good. But you just can't get no better than that first shot or the target. Good. Good. You hit them in the same spot 2 times. Good. Keep going. Alright, you dropped that one, but that's okay.
Alright, yeah, that's what I got mail last year. A gun and some glasses. Every woman in Memphis needs to have a gun. But you need to be trained on that weapon. Now Mel ain't scared of it. Get your gun. You don't need no clothes. You don't need no diamonds. Cause the niggas ready to take your gold and your diamonds. You need a gun. At least get your chance. Bust a cap in a motherfucker. Bust a cap. Okay. So that you live to go on trips. I'm here, a friend of mine telling me she wants a grenade launcher. Damn. Yeah, you need one. Okay. All right. Phone lines are open. 901-231-9239. You can call me right now. 901-231-9239. MPD advised they have to respond to other crimes and emergencies. Well, that's, I guess that's the reason they're trying to get up to 2,500 police officers. Y'all do know we gotta pay for them once we get them. You know, the taxes gonna go up in the city, don't you? Okay. Phone lines is open. 901-231-9239. $18 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. What you want, Zena? Just spoiled ass. Last time I checked, when I came on there, it was 42 degrees outside. Cold. When I got up on that and went on the air this morning, it was 30 degrees. I don't know, Erica, how much the tax is going up, but to be able to pay for all of these folks, got to go up.
Harvey?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, Albert, go ahead.
Say, how you doing, Pastor Matthews? Is your favorite caller, Harvey?
You ain't my
You know, I
favorite.
just wanted to say that, I mean, you know, it is safe for people to get a gun nowadays because these people nowadays, they don't care about life. And the crime that's going on in Memphis is twice as worse out here in Atlanta, Georgia. So I agree with every word you're saying. They should bust a cap in their ass, you know, to make a point. Out here, you know, people are killed. Black people are killing more people than the Ku Klux Klan killed us in the 1960s. It's really a shame. It's not no more unity no more. It's not no more unity. I agree with every word you said, and I'm glad to see you losing weight because I am too. And I just want to tell you happy holidays. And take care of yourself.
All right, my brother, thank you, Hen.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a...
What is your name?
John Doe.
Did you hear the machine ask you what was your name?
John Doe.
So I don't want to talk to, if you ain't man enough to give your name, I don't want to talk to you. Your name ain't no goddamn John Doe. Now what is your name, sir?
Matthew.
Man, suck my dick. Okay? Have a good night, sir. On your best day, you couldn't be a Thaddeus Matthews. Yeah. John Doe. All right, 901-231-9239. That's my number. 901-231-9239. I don't feel like that shit do with Zena. Go ahead, Norma. Wait a minute. Now, go ahead.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man.
Man, look, I just want to tell you thank you, man. That commercial, that advertising that you're doing for us, that is just absolutely wonderful, man.
Did your wife see it?
I'm getting calls already.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you know, you were advertising. I don't know if that was Vinicom or somebody. I just saw your wife at a shooting range.
Uh-huh.
I got some people that's asking me about that. I need to hear that commercial again so I can get that information because I'm gonna take my entire family. We're going on the range so we can. I can prepare my youth, my children, and some of the youth who are really trying to do well. We've got to teach them how to protect themselves. So that is, we're gonna invest some money into. And I can't remember if it was Vinicom or which one you were advertising. I'm about to go back and look over it again.
Well, I wasn't.
And what you're doing, so we can get the help that we need for our children, our families.
Well, I'm gonna call Benny. That's not Benny where I took my wife last year. But I'm going to. I'm gonna call Benny tomorrow and see if we can arrange a mass class one Saturday at his particular place, because not only do they need to know how to use the gun, they need to know when it's lawful to use the gun. And just because you want to shoot, yeah, because just because you want to shoot somebody, don't mean that you can shoot them.
Exactly.
So I be shooting all day.
If you will, man, if you can set that up, man. I got I'm taking all my children, my daughter, myself, my wife, and then I got some other people who are asking about that. So we're gonna support you as they support you and advertising with you. We're gonna support them and make this thing happen because we all need it. But man, I just want to tell you, thank you. And as soon as you can get that arrangement set up, let me know. We're gonna be on top of it.
Yeah, I got to see if I can find.
Thank you, man, because we need to hear what we're hearing. We need to move forward on this.
Well,
and, I think you're very on top of it.
You know, Norman. Me and you both are out of the streets of North Memphis, and in North Memphis' worst days. How old are you, Norma?
I'm 63.
Okay, so I'm just a step ahead of you.
That's it.
You know, in all of our lives, and we came up in Hyde Park, New Chicago, Scutterfield, Bellwaller, Klondike area, we've never seen crime among our young folk the way it is now.
Nothing like it, that is. Absolutely nothing like it.
And, you know, we never, you and I have been activists out in the streets, and I mean, I'm talking about really being involved before this new crew of activists came out. We were out there. We were on the front lines. We've never seen it like this, where you got to give up on black youth. And the churches, man, the churches are not doing anything.
Well, Daddy, do you remember a long time ago, man, I can't even remember how far back it was. You and I, we started with my auntie Ava and a whole group of recovering alcoholics and addicts.
Okay.
There was a group called Stop the Gun Violence.
Okay.
Nothing like what's going on now. Remember we used to meet in the basement of that old church in North Memphis?
Yeah.
And we would go to funerals, we would go out in the community, we tried to help. We tried to curb this thing before it even started because we saw then a few things going on, but it was more domestic violence. It was more family members. In fact, I think it was one of the fourth family relatives who was gunned down in the driveway. And we went to those funerals to support those families. But we were trying to put a cap on it then to keep it from getting to the point where it is now. We did not get the support we needed from the churches. We didn't get the support we needed from others because people were not listening to us, Thaddeus.
Mm-hmm.
They did not hear us as we went to those different churches, different meetings, and all the things we tried to do. They would not listen to us. We knew then that something was on the rise. We just didn't know exactly what. And here it is now. We have never, ever worked in the community to do anything where we wanted to put emphasis on killing our own children, locking up our own children. We tried to provide that atmosphere, those outreach programs where we can educate them, where we can help them, where we can connect them to the resources they need. We all did it. You, me, and many others did that. We met and we would go out and do all this work, Daddy, only to get to where we are now because people were not listening to us. The damn politicians were not listening. All they wanted was a snapshot. They wanted a media snapshot.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to get in front of the cameras. And when the cameras left, they left. And we were left doing the work. But here we are now. I hope now people will begin to listen to you, me, and others and see that we are in a crisis right now. That we are all in trouble. And if we don't come together and find a way to resolve these issues and fight for our children, our families, we are going to be pretty much doomed. And the truth is, that is, and I'll close with this, the truth is, some of of these young people are going to have to be wiped out. I hate to say that. God knows I hate to put that on my tongue. Some of these young people are going to be locked up behind bars where they'll never see daylight again. But we're still willing. We're still willing to put in the emphasis, the time, the effort, the work, the money to help those who are willing to help themselves. If parents and others are willing to join with us and help us get the therapy, the counseling, and all the other things that they need, if they're willing to help themselves, we'll still be out there to help them. But Thaddeus, hear me when I say this clearly, and I'm with you on this. If they don't, then they can kiss their hands goodbye, and we will pat them on the ass as they go. It's just as simple as that.
I remember in 1994, I was working at N.J. Ford Funeral Home. And, you know, we had a history then that all the black young folks that got killed, we buried them. So I'm sitting up in the Friday night, we got about 20 bodies. And I'm out in the lobby, and there are 3, 4 young folk in caskets. And all of their friends are in the lobby. And I was eardropping. And they were talking about one of the young men was about 22, 23 years old. And the other young men that were there were talking about, damn, he got to be old. And I'm thinking about, damn, he 22, 23 years old, he old? But Norman, these young men do not expect to live long lives, what we call long lives.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. Daddy, do you remember we had a mock funeral, and for we used and I think if I remember you helped us get the damn casket.
Yeah.
Remember when Terenzo Bell, 15-year-old Terenzo Bell was shot and killed at Cypress School. Do you remember that?
Right.
We had a big funeral in that field up there, and we walked the neighborhood with that casket. And I think it was to help with you to get that casket. We saw things on the horizon then, Daniel, but we were so shocked by it that it even made us think, oh my God, what is going on here? Daniel, I have an idea, and I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to advertise with you. We're going to change the narrative where funerals are concerned. I'm going to preach. I'm going back to preaching, Daniel, and I'm going to preach at funerals only. And I'm not going to be there for nobody's damn child that's dead. I'll ask people if you will allow me to come to reach those who can hear me at the funeral. We're going to use those, you know, that beautiful flower, that beautiful wreath that you advertise for us. We're already using those wreaths right now that is at the funerals of children and family members who lost loved ones, no fault of their own. We're going to do that. We're going to change the narrative of a black funeral where it's going to be about teaching, educating, and empowering to help people live and not continue to go to these damn funerals. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to talk with you about this. We're going to have to do a major advertisement on that because it's going to be something, it's going to be a game changer. But it's going to be like in church, but it's going to be in a funeral. It's going to be different from any funeral, any preaching you've ever heard of seen. Because the truth is going to be told. Some people at that funeral are going to be angry, Daniel. But they're going to hear the truth. And some of those children are going to walk away from there alive and will live. But there are those who are angry at those funerals. You know this better than I do. That at funerals, people plan and plot to kill others while they're there because they're angry. There's nobody there addressing the trauma. The preachers are not there. Only they're there to collect their damn money. The people are not there addressing the trauma and the pain. And young folk leave there that is ready and prepared to kill somebody else today. I was at a funeral this summer where I went and smoked at a funeral. I was actually going, and I did just that. This is where this idea came from, Daddy. About doing an African village funeral. And that is at that funeral, and God is my holy witness. And everybody who was there with me, I had to speak to 3 different groups of gang members at a funeral who was prepared and ready to kill another young guy who was at the funeral, who was involved in the idea. That young guy who came up there, he spoke and he gave me an idea. He walked away from there with his life, but he told the truth. He said, you know what? I was with them when they killed little Nene. He said, but I had no idea I was walking into them killing him.
Mm-hmm.
He said he came to that funeral to admit to something that he was involved in that he didn't understand. But there were those who were there who didn't understand and thought that he was there as a part of the game to take the young boy out. When he told the truth in that funeral, he said, yes, I was there. Yes, I was involved, but I was not there to kill him. I had no idea they were going to shoot and kill that 15-year-old child. He was honest. That saved that boy's life. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Them Negroes gathered 3 different groups and went out there and started smoking. They were making decisions whether or not they were going to kill him or let him live. Guess what happened? I went along with another brother in the middle of those groups to talk to them and even had laughs and jokes and praying with him. And that is, they decided that they were not going to do that because they felt like he was telling the truth. That's the kind of funeral we need to be doing. Not just crying and walking slow and all of those sad shit and standing up there lying about they gave their life to Christ. Bullshit. They couldn't even spell Christ. The funerals are going to, the narrative, the funerals are going to be totally different than they've ever been if these children are going to ever live. The truth has got to be told over a dead body. Get that boy's ass out of there because some of them wasn't worth a damn. Some of them didn't deserve to live. But yet there are those who do, and then we got to tell the story, and we got to deal with the issues and the stuff at the funerals, no longer at these churches no more. We got to be able to address these issues and problems. If they won't come to a counseling service, we'll take the counseling service to the damn funeral. How about that?
I agree with you. I've long thought that the funeral, especially for young people, you got to stop talking about you going to heaven. Hell, he ain't going to heaven. He didn't even believe in God. So now he dead. Now we want to make him an angel. He was finna get his life together. He should have got his life together before that bullet hit him.
That is. You know what the biggest lies I ever told are in 2 places, at funerals and at churches. The biggest damn lies I've ever told, the biggest crimes ever committed, and everything else are in the churches and funerals. That is, do you realize when people are walking slow and singing them sad ass songs and crying about Jesus and he was good and that he's with the Lord, half of them niggas ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
That is, half of them niggas in there talking about Jesus throwing their hands, they ain't going nowhere either, but you're a dead ass grave and they gonna make it to hell and kick a hole in a new hole along with some of their children. They're not gonna make it. So the funeral, that is, the narrative, the education, the reaching out, the love in a tough love, the therapist, the counseling, and all of that is going to have to be done right there at a funeral of a dead body. No more of that 2-minute speaking shit. You got 2 minutes to say that. No, sir. If they ain't got shit to say, don't even let them up there.
Yeah.
Put a person up there that's going to tell the truth, deal with the message so the children who's alive can hear them and they can walk away with their lives. That's the goal for the funeral for me from now. Other than that, I don't want to go no damn funeral. I'm wasting my time.
And you tell Norman, you tell it just like it is. That's the way it is. But here's your problem. That families and mamas and cousins and shit, they don't want to hear the truth about their loved one. Okay?
That's what's going to make the funeral. That's what's going to make the funeral work. That is, I promise you. Because you're going to do 2 things. You're going to anger the shit out of the folks at that funeral, but you're going to also free some people. Some people, the most important, I don't give a shit about how angry they are, what they don't want. If you let me up in there to open my mouth, it's going to be some bad-ass folks that don't like Norman Redway.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to be, the goal is that there are going to be children that is in that audience who will live because they heard the truth.
Mm-hmm.
If their mama don't want to tell the truth, to hell with her truth. If the dad don't want to be there and tell the truth, to hell with him. As long as them children can walk away from there with the truth and they know how to go by trying to live now and not be in these gangs, not being involved in something. They have no understanding about whatsoever. Like that boy said, yes, sir, I was there, but I had no idea I was being judged to be a part of a killing.
Yeah.
He told the truth, that is. And guess what the truth did for him, that is?
It set him free.
It set him free because them gangbangers, I had never been in nothing like that in my life. That was this summer. Them gangbangers who was there to take him out, that is, it's almost like they took off their damn skulls off their head, like you would if you were going to show respect and take a hat off in a church or in a building. And they let him walk through, and they didn't lay a hand on him. He told the damn truth. That is, you know how many young people have probably lived after that? After that truth was told, that feeling, yes, there was people angry. But so be it.
Yeah.
So be it. As long as those children can hear the message and hear the truth, not this bullshit, this sky in the high, all this mess in the heaven, the sky, and how things going to be better on the other side. Bullshit. What's going to be better right now is these children can walk away with their lives. That's what you and me and others, we're going to work on, and we're going to invest some money into these advertisements so we can get there. And people who are willing, who want their child, the truth to be told, you know, and other kids can hear the truth. The ones who need to hear the truth, that is not the devil. He can't hear shit no more. And the ones who are sitting out there that's high and ain't done shit to help him, they can't hear the truth either. But there are some young people out there, that is, who will listen. Because that is, I saw a funeral home full of young people, that is, who were listening patiently, listening. And you won't believe the people that walked by to touch me, and many of them were children, young brothers who said, thank you, sir. That's where the idea came. I said, oh my God, I've just been given something new. Been blessed by them. Not because I'm all that good and that special, but they blessed me by what they did at that funeral, Daddy. And what they did, they told the truth. That boy lived another day, Daddy. That's what I'm talking about. This work is going to have to be as tough as it's ever been in life if we're going to help these children to save their own life. Because some of these parents are not helping these kids to save their life because some of them don't know how to do it. Some of them need counseling. Some of them are afraid. They don't know what the hell to do. And some of them just don't simply give a damn.
Yeah.
But there are those out there who do it. If we can train children up the way in which he can do what's right, learn to tell the truth, and walk away from it, guess what we would do, Daddy? We can begin to start up a new generation of young folks who know how to help their brothers and sisters live another day.
Well, Norman, thank you. Look,
we got some more work ahead of us, Daddy.
call me and we'll get on it.
We're going to get on it, Daddy.
Okay.
And thank you again so much, Daddy. You do some great work, man. And you always have. People say what they want to say about Daddy Matthews. You're one of the most honest guys that I know. And you don't always make people happy, but that's not what you're in it for. You're not to make us happy. You tell us the damn truth whether we like it or not. You know who you remind me of, that, and I think I told you this before. You remind me, and always have reminded me of Dr. Bernie John. That was one of the toughest nigga preachers I ever seen and heard in my life. That was one of the most boldest, honest brothers that has ever lived. He out-topped any other leader and outreach leader and black man that I've heard since this time, and then came along Malcolm X. He was the one who brought Dr. King on the scene. But he was a radical black man, and if we had listened to him back then, I think we'd be in a better shape today. That's who you remind me of, Daddy. And you've been doing this work for many, many years, trying to help us get there. And I appreciate you, man, and keep on doing the work, because we still have a lot of work. Until God says, sit down, your time is up, we got work to do, Daddy.
Thank you.
Again, as we say, Daddy, all that we do, we don't do it for money, but we need money to do it. We need money to do it. What you do, y'all know you in it for your business, that's you. But you didn't start out doing this just for money. You knew that what you were doing was to help this community, help people, our people. You were on the fire line, you wore your dangarees and your boots, and you were out there. And you didn't do it for money, but you knew even then, like we all did. We didn't just do it for money. And we didn't do it for attention, but we know we needed money to do it. That's the same song today that I sing. There's two songs I'm going to sing now. I need money because I need money to make my family happy and do things I need for my family. But I also need money to do the work that we do in order for us to be effective in doing the work. And black people out there, you listening, and white folk too, give the money that families need that we need to help us move forward, to help our people. Otherwise, again, we don't do it for money, but we got to have money to do this work. We're not just trying to do it for attention. We're trying to do it because babies' lives, my children, that is your children, your grandchildren, our future children, their lives are on the line.
Well, see,
and if we don't put our lives on the line, our children are in serious, serious trouble.
see, these.
I'm willing to live for my children, my family, and my people, but I'm also willing to die.
Norman, these young activists, as I call them, they don't know how many times that we put our lives on the lines for our people, and and that this is not new to us.
My love.
You
They're
know.
like cameras, Daniel. They're like cameras.
Yeah.
Like them guys you talked about, I forgot the name, but several of them, every time you talk, they were on the camera. They had to have the attention of the camera. See, when we just did the shit. Somebody showed up and camera showed fine. We didn't give a damn whether they showed up or not. We went out there and did the work. We weren't trying to get the attention. We wanted to save people. We wanted to help our people. These young folks out here, man, all of them, they just want to be in front of a damn camera. And when the camera's gone, them niggas want about as fast as the camera. They want to carry the camera. They ain't real, they're not real. They don't know real. They haven't met a Vernon John. They didn't meet a Malcolm X. They didn't meet a Thaddeus Matthews. And they haven't met a Norman Redwing. But we're about this business, man. We're real about it.
Thank you, Norman.
We all become real and real about doing what we do there. It ain't gonna mean a damn thing
Yeah.
to anybody else.
All right, gotta go, Norman. Thank you, man.
Man, I appreciate you guys. Keep up the good work, brother.
All right, thank you. Norman Red Wing, man, we've been friends for years. We were in the streets. We were on the front lines of this. In educating and trying to mold our people and save our young people for years. Not for television cameras, not to be in the newspaper, but because it had to be done. All right. Yeah, see the sermons in the black pulpit must change. Yeah. That pie in the sky, by and by, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. I believe that there are young people they're just caught up. They're caught up by the in crowd. Yeah. The in crowd got them. Yeah. Some would step away, I believe, if they could. But they can't. But some of them are going to have to die. Some of you are going to have to lose your sons, your nephews, your cousins, your grandsons. Somebody's got to stand at the head of the grave and commit them back to the ground, earth to earth, and dust to dust. Somebody's got to stand up at their films and say, y'all know he wasn't shit. Wasn't shit. Was never taught shit. And those of you who are his friends knew he wasn't shit. And guess what? Y'all ain't shit either. But your life can be changed today if you want it. But the sad thing is, you got to want your life to change for it to change. Yeah, you got to want it to change for it to change. It's a sad day when black men have to stand and speak death on a generation of black boys. It's a sad day. Then that we don't see no hope.
Gloria Shields. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, Mr. Steady?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm blessed. Look, y'all talking about the young generation. The parents at home got to tell them about Christ. They got to read the book to them. And then if they ain't going to church because the parents ain't going, you got to carry your children to church. And you can't kill nobody when they get into teenage. So you got to kill them while they babies, like I did mine, and tell them about Jesus. I don't care how many go in the funeral home or how many go into church. If the parents ain't told them about Jesus, I'd rather hang it up. Because y'all can preach. You can't change God. Because God is still who he say he are. So I enjoyed Wayne talking about what he gonna do, but these parents got to tell their children. These 15, 13, 14, they didn't tell them why they were babies. They ain't gonna listen now. These parents got to carry their children.
What?
My parents did. We didn't want to go, but they drug us to church.
But let me ask you this. When you let me ask you this. When they get to the church, what do they get?
They supposed to sit, not in no back. They supposed to sit there and listen, hear the word.
Wait a minute. Suppose the preacher ain't shit. Suppose the preacher ain't telling you.
If they ain't taught, see, that's why I say you got to get to know Jesus for yourself. So if that parent, knowing that preacher ain't what he say he's supposed to be, that's him and his God. So get up out of there and go and hear the word.
Well, that sounds good, but every church that you go to, you ain't hearing the word. You're hearing what a preacher thinks and not the word.
Right, you got to know Jesus for yourself. And so if you go there and you say, well, he said, you got to look at that leader. If that leader right, the must be right.
Well,
So you got to get Jesus for yourself.
But many of these preachers don't know the word themselves. They think that the
I'm not going to put my mouth on them, see, because, you know, I had to learn Jesus for myself, and these my children have got to do the same thing. So these young men and boys out there, this generation is gone, and it's going to go until God heal the land.
But there are some things that you
So
got.
we doing what we supposed to do, and we do what we supposed to do. God is looking at this. So the young generation, the parents got to tell them if the parents don't know why they 14, 15 children there, they can't tell them because they down there at the devil's den.
What is the devil's den?
Down there at Tunica.
Why you? Wait a minute, ma'am. Why you call it the devil's den?
Because there's a lot of them down there.
So wait a minute. But what makes the casino the devil's den?
That's what I just called it. I just
No. But see, but you gotta have a reason why you call the casino the devil's den.
Because a lot of them go there and then end up back at church.
So wait a minute. What makes you think going to the casino is a sin?
Well, it's a sin. I didn't say it's a sin. I just called it the devil's den.
Wait a minute. Why do you call it a devil's den?
That's the way my mind went, the devil's den.
Well, but your mind fucked up, lady.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. See, you giving me that same old church bullshit. Okay, you giving me that Sunday morning. You giving me that Sunday morning bullshit. So wait a minute.
You know.
So, ma'am,
You know.
ma'am,
That I'm giving you that.
ma'am. But that's bull. What you saying is bullshit.
Okay. Then.
Okay, I was at the casino all weekend. I didn't think I was in the devil's den.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, people got to know Jesus for themselves.
Okay,
So they know how they gonna live their life.
ma'am, bye. See, that's the bullshit that has fucked us up as a people. You want to call it the devil's den. When you fucking somebody else's husband, what you call that? Shit, what den is that? Hello, somebody. And so you can't come to me with that bullshit. Devil's den. And you the lie and the truth ain't in you. See, going to a church, and what's happened with the black community and the black church is the black church has been teaching the same bullshit for 100, 200 years. See, don't go around with that bullshit there. I remember when the casinos first came, and before they came to Memphis, I was going to Vegas, Bay St. Louis, and places like that. And people, because of what church folks said, didn't want to take those good jobs at the casino because they thought they were going to hell. If I work at the casino, I'm going to hell. And who told you that? Where is your teaching that teaches you that bullshit? So you unemployed, you can't pay your bills, you ain't been paying your bills. And here's a casino gonna give you a job, and because niggas in the church said you going to hell if you work at the casino, you ain't gonna take the job, you's a goddamn fool. I bet you when you get your check and you want a tithe in the church, I bet you you're not going to refuse to take your tithe money because it comes from the casino. I go to the casino all over the country. One of my favorite places is the Borgata in Atlantic City. I got some stuff. I ain't gonna gamble, but what I can afford to lose. And that's what has, and I understand what Norman was saying. That's what's fucked us up. The word says, know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Lord have mercy. We just got to stop telling folk on Sunday morning about heaven and hell. We got to stop that bullshit at a funeral. They walking around in heaven. They ain't walking around in no goddamn heaven. Then the scriptures is a lie then. Ooh. Sister, win $1 million. Your pastor gonna call you. Sister do funny. You gonna bring the Lord's money to the storehouse.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yes, who is this?
It's Charles. Will a man rob God?
Do what?
Will a man rob God?
Do what?
Now, that's what they be saying in the church. Will a man rob God?
Do you even know what that means, sir?
That's why I called you.
What church you go to? Or
Pastor.
you ain't learned nothing about that?
No, I just said that's what they be saying. I know you said win $1 million. You said you get $1 million that your pastor gonna give you a car. He don't care where the money came from as long as you pay your tax.
And you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I said they be saying, will a man rob God? What do they mean?
Well, if you read that whole 3rd chapter of Malachi, and not just them few scriptures, you'll find out that in that the book of Malachi was not speaking to the people. You were speaking the Bible was speaking of those who were in charge of the storehouse, like the preachers. Okay? Will a man rob God? If you're robbing God, if you're taking from the people and you're not sharing none of that money, you've been raising building fund for 99 years. You ain't bought a brick, you ain't bought a hammer, you ain't bought a nail. That is amassing money in the bank, but you ain't using it to help the folk that need help.
Right. So let me ask you this: do you think tithing is just giving only when you give in church, or is it like when you give throughout your life, like throughout?
I think that tithing, brother. I think that tithing is giving. See, I'm a giver. You get blessings. You reap what you sow. You plant money, then you get money. Okay? Whatever you plant and you water, you put some peanuts in the ground and you in fertile ground, your money will grow. You reap whatever it is that you sow. I think that we have the scheme of the church has been that the only place that you can give is in the church. But I say that anytime that you helping somebody, man, you feeding somebody, you helping somebody with their bills, and it's coming out of your pocket. Your pocket is your storehouse, brother. That's your storehouse. And if you're taking some money out of your pocket, out of your storehouse, to help manage somebody else's life, brother, you did what God wants you to do. See, the scripture says, and the scripture says that a new commandment that I give unto you, that you love your neighbor as you love yourself. We know about Moses and the 10 commandments, but Jesus said, I give you a new one. Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Right. Okay then, man. Yeah, one thing about it, they can feel a lot better when you know your Bible.
Well, dog,
you know that word,
man, I've been studying the word.
I heard you quote the Bible all the time.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you listening here.
All right, now.
All right, it's after 8. It's after 9 o'clock. Oh, it's time for me to go. Lord have mercy. Let me take care of a couple of commercials before I go. Okay.
Hi, I'm Tommy Shaw with Shaw House Buyers. I want to buy your Memphis area house in as-is condition today. I buy houses, duplexes, apartments, commercial buildings, and land. I pay cash and pay all of your closing costs. Call Tommy Shaw now at 901buyers.com. The best time to do something that you know you have to do is right now.
Hello, I'm Tanya Jones, developer and still full owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub. It's exciting and humbling to see how On Demand is growing and evolving while still being the same product you trust, purchased, and love. The pain rub is 100% still the same, 100% drug-free, 100% all natural, and I am 100% still involved. I created On Demand Pain Relief Rub after I began suffering with my own chronic pain. And yes, the results have been amazing. You may see the new branding, the new look, and the new website, all coming from me, the same person that has a heart to help others deal with their chronic pain. Go ahead, place your order, or stop by any of the locations to pick up yours. I thank you so much for your support and trust. I am Tanya Jones, 100% owner of On Demand Pain Relief Rub.
If you want to hear the best in blues and southern soul, I invite you to join me daily from 6 a.m. until 10 Central Standard Time on 4 radio stations in Mississippi. WXTN 1000 AM, WONG 105.5 FM, WONG 1150 AM, all simulcast in Mississippi. But what you didn't know is that you can also hear me WMQM from 6 until 9, Monday through Friday. Out of earshot of any of these radio stations, download the TuneIn app and listen to the entire show from 6 until 9. Just tune in to WAGR 102.5. Become a morning fan. Tune in to the Cussing Pastor Blues Network, broadcasting live Monday through Friday. For many years, Norman Ray Red Wing Jr. has fought to mentor and to save the youth of North Memphis. Now, he started the African Village Institute, located at 1225 Valentine Street in North Memphis. They're open Mondays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 3:30. The mission is to educate and empower young people to see themselves and ultimately to become productive citizens of their communities, their country, and the world. The African Village Gift Shop and Bookstore is open daily for your holiday and Kwanzaa needs. Pastor Red Wing says, this ministry is all about family and work to educate our children. Norman also states, we don't do this for money, but we need it to do it. In fact, you can purchase 5 gallons of liquid detergent in Tide and Gain for just $70 to help this ministry. You can also purchase all types of African products, such as beautiful African coffee mugs, umbrellas, jewelry, African art and accessories, incense, African clothing, t-shirts, and all types of assorted gift cards, and much, much more. The African Village Universal Institute, located again at 1225 Valentine Avenue in North Memphis, close to the old Northside High School. Go by for your African need and to support this ministry that is there to mentor and educate young people. See Norman Red Wing and help out.
It's mighty right, mighty right, mighty right. Hoping that you have enjoyed the show on tonight. We'll do it again on tomorrow. Look, if you want to advertise on the Thaddeus Matthews show, it takes money to do what I'm doing. And to create more entities and to be stronger with what we're doing, we need money to do it. Advertise. If you've got a business, advertise. Call me at 901-949-3000. 901-949-3000. And I share with you again, either educate your children or your children. You can send them to a learning, or we can send them to a burning.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are
Hey,